Hi Pisces, welcome back to your new moon in Capricorn reading for December 23rd, 2022. The energy that we're going to be navigating for with this new moon, which brings in new cycles, is the Tower. It's an aha moment. It's the moment when you really understand things, you really get it, the idea really lands, and you can't really go back to where you were. It's rebuilding on better solid ground and allowing the things that don't work for you, are unstable, are not good for you, allowing it to fall away. It can be sometimes a shock or unexpected, but inevitably it's a good card. It's a card that it's the hand of God that takes away what is no longer necessary in your life, whether you try to hold on to it or not. It's not necessary for you anymore. So that's what we're going to navigate through the next 2 weeks. Let's get some specifics here. All right, you have the King of Swords. That's my Libra card. This can be the law or the military, but it can also just be a person who has a very even temper. They have mastered their mental capabilities, and they make decisions with their head and not their heart. So that could be a big thing for you, because Pisces usually makes decisions with their heart, and you could be quite logical during this period. That's interesting. Oh. These are partnerships of some sort. Can be romantic, but it can be anything. And this is the heart's mirrored desire through somebody else. And it doesn't have to be romantic. Perhaps you want to start a business. Maybe it could be a number of things. And there's so many people out there. I'm keeping it general. But it is a mirrored desire. These are usually two very different people, but there's something in there that mirrors us that we can relate to and that we find very attractive, or that maybe even that missing piece that we think is necessary for us. Let's go further. How do you deal with this? So this is probably somebody outside of yourself. This is you and how you're dealing with it. This is the Emperor card. Okay, that's interesting. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, that's my feeling too. Okay, so it's kind of like taking a moment out and deciding what does leadership look like for you? How do males fit into your world, your situation? Even how to take back power in relationships. That's also very possible here. But it is setting strong foundations. So if this is a business partner, this is somebody who can help you to understand how to set strong foundations for yourself, whether that be romantic or business related, or actually anything that you want to deal with right now. But the Four of Swords is really taking your time out to meditate about it, to think about it, and to deal with it. But the Emperor is definitely authority figures. And again, you could be that authority figure. And if you are really getting your mental capabilities in order and prioritizing them. Interesting. Okay, so what is... for me, this is just something that's quite unexpected, I think. And with the Tower card, it's about allowing it to happen. There's a lot of energy being put towards group efforts. And a lot of people may have their hands in the cookie jar, or in other words, everybody has the same goal, right? These are your goals, and they're all moving in the same direction. but there can be different ways of wanting to reach those goals. So it seems to me like that confusion with the Four of Swords, we're figuring it out, and that we're choosing for the right modalities, the right path, the right ideas, the right creative flow to create something. With the Emperor card, there's definitely this idea of building upon a strong foundation. Interesting. All right, so let's get, and maybe part of that is with the Tower card is letting go what is no longer useful to a strong foundation. Because remember, this lets fall whatever is unstable. And the four, the Emperor, is stability. And you have that twice. You have 2 times 4. So you're trying to find stability in a situation maybe that is kind of crumbling or changing, and you have no recourse but to let it, and wanting to find the solidity or the grounding to build upon what's left. Let's get a card for the King of Swords, the Two of Cups. I have the Nine of Cups there. Well, this is a heartfelt wish. This is a wish coming true. Huh. That comes through a King of Swords. Interesting. So this could be partnerships of some sort, and it's the ideal partner for you. You could be somebody who compares this person, if this is romantic for you, you could be comparing this person to a father figure that you have, and kind of figuring out or deciding if that's something for you. But it really is a wish come true, so maybe be careful of what you wish for. I don't know. Let's keep going here. The Emperor and the Four of Swords. You have the Queen of Wands. You're attractive. You're attracting something to you. And again, whether this is work, I don't see pentacles. I would like to see pentacles, as this is a work opportunity with the Emperor, but I have the Queen of Wands here, and she's just creative, she's attractive, she's an attractor. And so her energy attracts what she wants to come to her. She doesn't really have to do much, although she does, because she's just that fiery Leo type of energy. That's a very solar energy, and that's a very male outgoing energy. All the while she is attracting things to her magnetically. So she has a very nice balance, internal balance with her, as electromagnetic, attracting, and outgoing energy. And so people want to be around her. And this is you this next couple of weeks. You are definitely attracting somebody to you. Okay, interesting. I'm a Pisces. I don't believe it. So, but it's right here in front of me. So I'm really trying to look for the work part here. All right. So things are moving along swimmingly. They are very swift with the Eight of Wands. Things are very swift. But with that Five of Wands, it's almost like there's a wrench thrown in as things are moving along swiftly. So let's see if that's something. Nah. It's really cooperative efforts. If it is something like that, if somebody tries to throw a wrench in, be the naysayer or what have you, I think you just kind of walk away from that energy. You just don't pay attention to it. It's like you ignore it. But this is taking what we've learned and just sort of, again, with this Four of Swords, this is just kind of taking a step back, moving into calmer waters with this Six of Swords, and understanding our situation. But we're moving into calmer waters. We're leaving this kind of cycle of emotional distraught or mental with the Six of Swords, and moving to calmer waters because of this partnership, I want to say. But you still are really considering it. There's meditation that's necessary here. There is something that you may want to go forward with. And I think you're in the planning stages of it. It's creative, and that's good. I think that's really where I'm headed. So it makes sense to me. It's the King of Swords. I think that's the energy of surprise or unexpected. The King of Swords. I'm going to pull one more for him. But it's definitely something you don't see coming. Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're introduced to somebody through this person. Maybe this is somebody you're presenting an idea to. Or it's somebody who sees your idea and thinks that this might be a good partnership of some kind. The funny thing is that's the only card that really tells me, other than your passions, your ideas, that really tells me that there's something financial about it, because this is emotional. You have a little bit of everything. More of the pentacle I'd personally like to see, but you have the emotion, you have the mental with the swords, you have the passion with the wands, and especially this one. There's nobody more passionate, I think, than a Queen of Wands. And really it's the Emperor that's your internal timing, or your higher divine self, that you could kind of rely on. And those are the things that you've established within yourself. The things that you know are solid, and the things that you can build upon. That feels good to me. That feels right. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. What an interesting reading. Alrighty. You have the Hanged Man. So I see that, first of all, with the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. So if anyone is asking you for a partnership of some sort, whether it's romantic, whether it is work-related, or just an idea that you kind of want to act upon, whatever that might be, I think you're going to think about it. I don't think that you're going to act on it quickly. Or if you do, you're still going to kind of ease into it, I want to say. There's something that's kind of holding you back, and it's because you need to see things from another perspective, especially with the Hanged Man there. But it is saying that if you wait, and you wait with faith, you get what you want. For me, that's very much the Hanged Man energy. And it is the Odin card who kind of gives something up for, well, his eye, gives something up for wisdom that he receives. And I don't think, I mean, for me, that's the highest I could possibly achieve. I want wisdom. And if I can, and if I can make a living from it, all the more, all the better. Yes, but it's wisdom that we're after here with the Hanged Man. Not knowledge. Knowledge is pretty available. Wisdom you kind of have to work for. And that's very experiential. You grow from what you experience. Anybody can tell you something, and you might hear it, but you really understand it. Again, the Tower card, right? You really understand it once it's happened to you. The Tower is that aha moment. It's the moment where you get it. Okay? And that's the Hanged Man as well. Interesting. That brought it around full circle. Okay. I hope this has been interesting. It has been for me. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. I do the dailies, and I am preparing the tarot journal video for people who want to participate in that. And I think I'm going to move in that direction. It just feels good to me. I really like it. I like the idea of self-empowerment. Okay, thank you for listening. Much appreciated. Good luck and happy Christmas to everybody. Bye.